In return for my help with Murray, I need you to pay Julian Ortega a visit. You're gonna enter his estate and leave a letter on his desk in the office on the first floor.
Ortega, the Snowman?
He's big time, but why put forth all this effort?
His business practices are starting to bother my neighbors. I want him to know that I can get to him anytime I want, should I ever feel it's necessary. Think of the main entrance to Ortega's house as Fort Knox. You ain't getting in through the front door. Best thing to do is come up the driveway and go in through the side entrance.
Maybe we should case the pool house too. There's another entrance close to the pool.
Ortega's got a lot of strong boxes. Look around for the right keys. They should be lying around.
A real pro doesn't need a key. The way I see it, we could also enter through the staff entrance. There are no guards there.
You'll find the stairs in the foyer. The interior is under heavy surveillance, too. In the dining room, you'll find a switch that will reset after a few seconds. Hey, one thing's for sure, you'll have to be careful when moving between the dining room and the foyer. On the second floor, you'll find yourself in an octagonal room. You'll see switches there that will only work in the right combination. Later on, there'll be more than the simple on-off kind. Remember, the door to Ortega's office only opens from the inside. Leave the message on his desk. After that, make your escape from the balcony. I'll be watching you through my binoculars. I'm sure you won't disappoint me.
What is the plan?
Well?
Far out. Remember, guys, watch out for that time switch once you made it upstairs.
Let's go.
Far out.
Yeah?
This won't work. Yes.
Runner ready.
I'm there.
Ready to serve.
What now?
What is the plan?
Yes?
Might is right.
Got a lock to pick?
Well?
Yes.
Let's go.
Far out.
Let's get to it.
Ready when you are.
Just my imagination. Yeah.
Runner ready.
I'm waiting.
Yes.
Well?
Got a lock to pick?
Yes?
Ready to serve.
Let's go.
What is the plan?
Yes?
You are getting close. Put the letter on Ortega's desk and disappear over the balcony.
Ready when you are.
Yes.
Well?
What now?
Runner ready.
Might is right.
Ready when you are.
Yeah?
Well?
Far out.
Got a lock to pick?
Doesn't
not
work
trained for
like
this.
that.
Yes?
Yeah?
Let's get to it.
Let's go.
No. Might is right.
Ready when you are.
What now?
Ready to serve.
Yes?
Yes. Got a lock to pick?
Well?
Far out.
What is the plan?
Runner ready.
Let's get to it.
Let's go.
Yeah?
Ready to serve.
Well?
Yes.
right is right.
Not possible. Sorry.
No way, Jose.
Ready when you are. Won't work, honey.
Got a lock to pick?
Let's go. Nah.
Say, I appreciate your commitment, guys. I do believe Mr. Ortega will be reconsidering some of his latest decisions. So, you want to make Murray suffer, do you? I'll be happy to help. What can old Cesare do for you?
We need infrastructure. A shell corporation and some tools in San Quentin.
We'll also need some intel on the warden there.
And we want you to bring back Lobkowitz.
I still think it's a bad idea to work with that motor mouth again.
What do you need Lobkowitz for?
We want to break out of San Quentin.
Let me get this straight. You want to go to jail just so you can bust out? How's that gonna work? What about your cover?
Forged documents, a little blackmail, and electronic data processing. Ring any bells, honey?
It's the latest in technology. These special index cards get transmitted through small TVs via an electric keyboard.
Well, if you ask me, it's still not clear that this contraption is good for anything.
And afterwards, they just destroy the real files?
That's what the chief of police said in his last speech. People seemed impressed.
Computers are his hobby. He's obsessed with this stuff, man.
We'll speed the whole thing up. Keep the prison warden quiet and destroy all of our arrest records.
Yeah, that's what we need Lobkowitz for.
Momento. Easy, easy. Give me all the details.
Don Cesare was a hard sell on our plan. Good thing I've got away with words. Murray thought he could fake us out. He knew we wouldn't sit back and watch him take the Luna Stone from underneath us. We had a feeling that Murray would tip off the cops so that they could catch us with the Luna Stone red-handed. So much for the thieves' code. And that was exactly the plan. We were going to break into the museum, swap the replica for the real Luna Stone. Then the boys would trip the alarm and wait for the cops to get there. We wanted Murray to think we'd made a big mistake. Meanwhile, I would take the Luna Stone with me and keep it hidden from Murray. Then I'd play the fallen heroine and cry about how I just can't get anything right. And while Murray was celebrating his victory, Cesare and I would spring the boys out of the can, make our getaway, and start plotting our revenge. For the escape, we still had an ace in the hole. The real challenge was covering all of our tracks. Murray had friends at the police headquarters, and the heist would be on record at that point. Even the prison guards would know the boys well enough by then to pick them out of a lineup. The plan had a couple of steps, and we needed Lobkowitz for all of them. We knew that the chief of police wanted to digitalize all criminal records. That's why we were going to first break into the police headquarters, and from there, distribute some dummy orders. The order would instruct all precincts in the city to pick up their new computers from a certain company. Namely, our very own shell corporation. The next step was to get our hands on these machines so Lobkowitz could work his magic. As soon as the boys were behind bars, the computers were supposed to destroy their records from the database. Finally, we needed Cesare to dig up some dirt on the warden, which we could use to keep him quiet about the escape. Don Cesare called the plan adventurous. Then he gave us the go. Let's do this, guys.